Hello everyone, how are you? Welcome to this week's Pick a Card reading. This reading's for the week of March 17th, 2024. It roughly covers the 17th through the 24th of 2024. All you have to do is choose one of these cards. Which card are you drawn to right now? Is it card 1, card 2, or card 3? Once you've made up your mind, you can click on the timestamp below to fast forward to your reading. As always, thanks for watching, and I hope you have a great week. Hello, Group 1. Let's see what your first card is. So your card is number 1, Make a Wish. You got the Wish card. This is the Nature's Whispers Oracle deck by Angela Hartfield and Josephine Wall. It's Josephine Wall's artwork. And this is the Make a Wish card, the first card in the deck. So maybe, possibly, one of your wishes is coming true this week. Maybe this is a good week for you to focus on a goal that's attainable. In other words, focus on something that you can work toward. That is a wish that you could make come true yourself. But yeah, very good vibes with that card, Group 1. Let's see what else I can tell you. We're going to draw from the Black Moon Astrology deck. Okay, so for you we have 7th house of partners and partnership. Here's the illustration. Okay. So especially if your wish or your hope or dream or goal has to do with a partnership, business, personal, romantic, whatever, you're getting a lot of good vibes, good juju in that general area this week, Group 1. So healthy partnerships, connections, or specifically a connection with one other person in some way. It's probably going to be a focus for you this week. So let's get into the tarot. And I hear a train coming. I'm sorry if you guys hear that or if the table wiggles a little. I apologize. Whoops. I'm going to just shuffle these a little bit more. This is the Cosmic Tarot. All right. So we have Ace of Cups, the first card. I love that. Wow. That can be my soulmate card sometimes. 7 of Cups. Queen of Coins. 2 of Wands. And the Emperor. All right, let me take a look at these cards. I mean, honestly, with this first card, this Ace of Cups card, it kind of seems to be leaning toward a romantic connection for most of you. A soul connection, a soulmate. Either you're rekindling a relationship that's gone kind of flat or kind of sour or boring. You know, there's a little lack of passion in there. Yeah, it could be rekindling something. It could be someone coming in from your past that you've always thought about, maybe you always had feelings for, possibly vice versa. So it could be a reconnection, a strengthening of a connection, or of course for some of you it might be a brand new connection. We have the 7 of Cups card next to that, which is all about choices. What will you do? There's a lot to choose from emotionally, right? And then we have the 8. The 8 is kind of indicating that all of the emotions are involved in this choice, and possibly there's something or someone you're going to leave behind moving forward. I feel that the Queen of Coins is indicating your energy this week. You might be an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, but essentially you're being seen as the Queen of Coins, who is very earthy. She's an earth mama. She's into natural things, organic foods, etc. Anything to do with the earth, crafting or artwork with, earth-based materials, crocheting, anything like that. She's also someone who's very nurturing and motherly, I should say. Once in a while, she can be somebody who works for a bank or works with money or numbers. That's possible. But the energy that's coming through here for me is the mothering, the nurturing type of energy. And I say that because of all the cups here. So it's more emotional here. Also, the Emperor. The Queen of Coins is very similar to the Empress. And because we have the Emperor over here, it could mean, again, another validation of some kind of very healthy relationship forming this week, Group 1. Let's draw on her. Yeah, we've got the 6. So for many of you, this could be somebody coming back into your life, okay? You knew them long ago. Maybe you were together long ago and you broke up, or distance prevented you from staying together. But it does feel like an older, deeper love that's returning into your life. Now, for some of you, this could be the deeper, older love of a past life. And so you're really meeting this person for the first time in this life, but you're going to feel a familiarity with this person. I really do feel that this is a soulmate for most of you, either in your life or coming into your life. Okay? We've got the 2. All right, the 5. Yeah, you're making plans. This is totally separate from all the emotional stuff, but you are making plans. You're trying to structure some kind of financial security for your future, okay? So there's also the beginning of a new career, your own business, your own creative endeavor or side gig that you plan on maybe expanding in the future so that it ensures, what should I say, financial stability in your further future. So you're doing a little bit of that this week, not too much. And then we have the Emperor too, which kind of validates all of that you are realizing that you are in charge of your life. You are in charge of your future. There's, no one who's obligated to take care of you as you get older, except for yourself. So you're really thinking about that this week, and you're really planning for that further future, such as retirement and things like that. Let's do maybe 1 or 2 more. We've got the Chariot. Wow, High Priestess. So these 2 I placed right next to the Make-A-Wish card for a reason. I feel that, again, with the wish, it's a goal that you need to move full force towards, okay? Also, trust your intuition. With all these cups, all this water energy, it's a lot of emotions, but a lot of intuitive energy as well. Trust your heart, trust your intuition, focus on partnerships. You might have to leave someone or something behind in order to make way for the new. And focus on your goals for the future, whether it's with the partnership or financial. There seems to be a focus on the further future for you in many aspects of your life this week. All right, Group 1, I hope this helps you. Have a great week. Bye. Hi, Group 2, how are you? So let's see what your first card is for this week. For you, we have number 11, make a decision. So this is a week for you to make those decisions, those choices, tough or not. It's time to make up your mind, Group 2, okay? Let's see what else I can tell you. We're going to draw a card from the Black Moon Astrology deck. And we have Moon Soul. Very interesting because this is the 11. 1 plus 1 is 2. So numerologically, we could narrow that down to a 2. And then this is Moon Soul 2. So very interesting. Very spiritual vibes coming from the first 2 cards, Group 2. Yeah, and your Group 2. So I would say number 2 is your number this week. Look for those repeating 2s. 222 on the clock or on a sign. I feel intuitively that they're going to be validation, okay? So let's say you're thinking about something. Maybe you're leaning towards one path when you're trying to make a decision between 2 paths. You're leaning towards the one path and you're thinking about that. and you see 222, that's a validation that you are correct. Okay, you are correct and that is the right decision. Let's see what I can tell you with the tarot. This is the Cosmic Tarot. We've got Strength. Wheel of Fortune. Great, great cards. The Magician right in the middle. Five of Wands. And the Sun, group 2. Look at these cards. You have 4 majors. This is a very important week for you. You definitely need to make these tougher choices. Trust yourself. There's a lot of spirituality playing into your path, your choices that you're making. Maybe you want to make a career out of your spirituality, or you're incorporating that into your career. Very interesting. Let's draw on the first, let's say, 2 cards. Got Prince of Wands energy. Queen of Cups. Yeah, lots of intuition here. There's fiery action. There's quite a bit of, I'd say, Leo energy here. We've got Wands over here. There's a lot of the water energy, and there's a lot of Leo energy. The Sun also sometimes for me can mean Leo. For me personally, not for everybody. But whether you're Leo or not, well, first of all, look at your chart. Like, are you a water sign with a fire moon? For example, Scorpio with a Leo moon, or vice versa, Leo with a Scorpio moon, or Cancer moon, or Pisces moon. I would not be surprised. And this is going to be all the more valid for you. If you have Leo and I feel Scorpio or Cancer prevalent in your chart, meaning moon sign, sun sign, rising sign. Those are the 3 main ones, at least as far as I'm concerned with readings. So if those are prevalent, then this is going to be very important. This week is going to be highly spiritual. You need to trust yourself. You need to trust your own intuition, but also with the Moon and Soul card, I feel that you are being backed or supported by loved ones in spirit. Okay, you've got loved ones who've passed away, maybe recently, who are really very much supporting you this week and all the choices you're making, and they might be very tough choices. The 5 of Wands here, I feel like that's an inner conflict for you. I don't feel like you're having, some kind of a conflict with someone else. I feel like this is an inner conflict. You've been conflicted on what to choose, on what to do with one or more very specific situations in your life. The Magician is here to tell you that you have all the tools that you need to make these tough choices. And we have more fire energy. So Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands, you might be a female or identify as more feminine, and you might be Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, or Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. There's a lot of the water and fire energy happening here. And yes, they are opposites, the elements, water and fire. But they can work together, like you need fire to boil water, to make it pure, to get rid of impurities and toxins, etc. So you kind of do need the other. And fires, when they're out of control, they need the water to cool them down, to put them out a little bit, right? So there can be a little bit of a balancing here. And I think it's interesting too, because the first card, you can see there's like this female form is cut in half, and part of the form has these fiery colors, oranges, reds, yellows, and the other half has very earthy colors, but there is like water in there. So it's very interesting. It's like fire and water coming together and merging to be the most powerful that they can be while working together. So kind of interesting. I know I'm rambling, but this is an interesting reading. I'm enjoying this. So the Sun, we've got the 3. Whatever you're doing or choosing to do, it's going to take a team of people. Maybe you want to start your own business. Maybe you just need to speak up in front of people, or you need to speak your piece in front of other people, members of the family you've had conflicts with, whatever it might be. It is time to put yourself forward, put your best self forward, right? To speak your truth, speak your piece, to assert yourself, to take action, which is backed up by your passions and by your intuition and by your spiritual posse, family members in spirit, your spirit guides, and your guardian angels are all kind of backing you up. We do have Prince of Coins here. And of course we have the High Priestess. Of course we do. So whatever it is that you are making choices about, you know it's a long road ahead of you. They're not easy decisions. But the first card, remember, is the Strength card. So it's kind of a message here for you that you have the strength to follow through with this. Whatever this is, you have the strength to see this through. Whatever it is you're kind of fighting for, with your heart, your soul, the passion is there. You're very passionate about it. You can see it through. It will take some time, but there will be something very good coming of this. If you incorporate maybe one or two trusted friends or professionals that you trust to go along this journey with you, because I feel like it's more of a small team, not a large team. It's you and one or two other people that you're trusting to help you through this, to see you through to the end of it. And joy is at the end of it, the sun. Joy, happiness, high energy, positive energy, all the things you would attribute with the energy of the sun is essentially the goal. And that's kind of where this is leading. But yeah, trust your intuition. It's time to make a decision. It's time to make a move. It's time to really delve into your intuition and your heart and your mind and not just think about something. This is the week for action, group 2. Okay? And don't forget number 2. All right. Bye. All right, group 3. Let's see what your first card is. For you, we have number 30, Adventure. Okay, so you might be planning an adventure this week. You might be going on an adventure. Something rather mundane might turn into an interesting adventure this week, group 3. It's interesting too because your card's number 30, 30, which rounds down to a 3. Group 1 actually had quite a few 1s, and group 2, their number was 2. So far, looks like you might want to pay attention to number 3 this week, but we'll see what else we get here. All right. I like this one for you. We have Mars with force, very forceful, fiery energy coming through here with that Mars card. And we have number 5 there as well. Or not as well, but we also have 5. So 3s and 5s, but we'll see what else we get with the cards here. So with that red, I know the card says Mars and force. It is a lot of masculine, energetic energy. And so maybe part of your adventure involves doing something physical. You know, maybe you're challenging yourself. You know, maybe you are an avid hiker, and this week you're going to challenge yourself by hiking up a very specific or very high mountain or hill or something like that, or you're going to try rock climbing for the first time, and that's your adventure. But yeah, very physical and fun energy coming through so far, group 3. Let's see what else I can tell you with the Cosmic Tarot. We have 6 of Wands. Yeah, definitely fiery physicality with that card. The Moon. 7 of Wands, more fiery energy. Ace of Swords. And the Fool. Okay. Let's take a look at the 6 with the Hierophant. I'm going to do one more because I kind of feel like, yeah, another action card. Oh my gosh, this is all about action. So what it looks like to me, honestly, is that you could be pushing yourself physically this week. And it might be something as simple, or not simple, but it might be something such as you've been physically ill, or it's, maybe you've been physically challenged. And so you're pushing yourself to walk a mile a day this week or something like that. Whatever it is for you that's a little bit difficult, where you really have to push yourself, I feel like that's the kind of energy that's coming in this week for you, group 3. Whatever your level is, whatever your physicality is. You can see in these cards, there's a lot of force and physicality, fiery action with this. Underneath it is the moon. I mean, that's it's a card about intuition, about emotions. So I feel that for you, this is all driven by your emotions. Okay? Maybe you are fighting to feel better. Maybe you've been sad, and maybe you talked to your doctor and your doctor said, physical activity is going to help your mood. Or maybe you've been, upset or sad or down because you've had a physical problem or disability, and you decide to push yourself to overcome that. That's another word I was trying to get to here, is overcoming something. So there's a sense of action, force, physicality, overcoming something, and there's definitely a sense of victory. And it could be mental. So I feel that whatever you feel your physical limitations are, I feel like it's mental. I feel like if you really work at it, you can overcome some of those physical limitations. I would never dare to say all of them, but some of them, if you set your mind to it, you can overcome them. Okay, is kind of what I'm getting. I'm going to draw one more card on those. Yeah, look at that. Princess of Swords. You are absolutely just very forceful and very strong this week, and feeling very determined this week to achieve some kind of physical, active, strength goal. Okay? We have the Fool, which goes along with adventure. It means taking a risk. It can mean a vacation. We have 6 of coins. There's a strength card. We'll put that over there. I want to see what else this is telling us. Balance. So I think what this is telling us is to have a good kind of work-life balance, or have a good balance of the physical stuff and the fun stuff, right? These two, the first 2 cards, they're pretty opposite. I mean, we've got adventure. She's kind of floating in the air, sitting in a shell, over water, very serene. And then we've got the Mars card with force. We've got the water, we've got the fire. Similar to group 2s. There's a little bit of both going on. But I feel for you, the main message has to do with that force, that physicality, setting a goal, pushing yourself, being very determined, setting goals and reaching them. And I do feel that it has to do with your physical body, physical strength, exertion, energy level, etc. Okay? But again, there's some kind of adventure coming, probably towards the end of the week. There's something fun, maybe not planned ahead of time. We've got the Hermit as well. I feel that whatever this is, it's going to be fun and adventurous. Actually, probably more adventurous than fun. But it's going to be very nourishing for you and balancing for you. So I do feel, looking at these cards, I get a lot of nature, right? You see a lot of nature in these cards with adventure and the 4 here. And you don't see a lot of nature here. There's a little bit. So I feel like, towards the weekend or over the weekend, you are getting out in nature, you're slowing down, maybe you're meditating to balance out all this force, all this Mars energy. You want to balance it out with essentially some downtime. So that's kind of what I'm getting for you. Group 3. Again, let's see, numbers. I mean, we've got 8. We have 3 plus 5 is 8. 8 is also the strength card. I think for you, group 3, number 8 is your number this week. It's also the infinity symbol. And is it... over her head. Is it here somewhere? Yeah, maybe not in this deck, but the infinity symbol. And I feel like for you, number 8, or the infinity symbol is a symbol of your strength and your infinite strength, your infinite inner strength, your willpower, your will, your desire, and your determination, which is so strong this week. So try to aim them in the right direction and you cannot go wrong, okay? But don't forget to balance it with some downtime. All right.